Has Dave Mustaine from Megadeth finally lost his mind? I think we've always known Dave can be a little bit cuckoo, but in order to finally answer this question once and for all, we'll be watching a live performance of Megadeth Sweating Bullets at the Hammersmith Apollo in London, and the year is 1992. Now, along the way, I'll be making a few notes about the music theory used in the track, and contrary to popular opinion, I believe Dave does know theory. Now, if you're interested in the topic of music theory, check out my Gumroad course in the description below on the topic. Here's what you get. You get my music theory course plus my scale and chord Bible and my classical guitar package. And included are all these files. You get a link to the course, which is an hour long, plus this introduction video. So it's more like an hour and 15 minutes. But you get the reading exercises with no tab so that you can't cheat. And then you get the exercises for reading with the tab. And then, of course, all the classical guitar pieces that I've transcribed here. Now, this is an insane amount of value, and I'm going to mark it down to 75% off, so grab it now while you can. What is the song Sweating Bullets by Megadeth actually about? Well, according to songfacts.com, this song finds a man, apparently schizophrenic, being confronted by his dark side, who warns him that he cannot be repressed much longer. Oh man, it's like your shadow self, which we all have, has to come out and express itself somehow, right? When this sinister side shows up, the man wakes up with blood stains on his hands, wondering what he did. Now there's more. Dave Mustaine has said that the song is about himself, and that he wrote it after it was pointed out to me that I'm kind of schizophrenic and that I live inside my head. Now, what actually is schizophrenia? According to Google, schizophrenia is a serious mental disorder in which people interpret reality abnormally. Schizophrenia may result in some combination of hallucinations, delusions, and extremely disordered thinking, and behavior that impairs daily functioning and can be disabling. That's a long sentence, Google. Now back to songfacts.com. Dave Mustaine revealed on VH1's That Metal Show, however, that the song was inspired by a friend of his girlfriend, and later his wife, Pam. This friend suffered from anxiety attacks. Mustaine called her shite house crazy. She would take Pam to a party, have an anxiety spell, and leave her. Mustaine would get the call and have to pick her up. After Mustaine wrote the song, Pam thought it was about her. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, now before we get to the track, there's also a Dimebag Darrell connection here. So check this out. Dimebag Darrell of Pantera loved this song so much that he got a tattoo of a black tooth grin after a tour. A reference to the line in the song, "Someday you will know my pain and smile its black tooth grin." Darrell also created a drink he named after the song, which is mostly whiskey with a splash of Coke. So there's a lot of history behind this track, and I can't wait to check it out. Here we go. We're going to watch Megadeth Sweating Bullets live at the London Hammersmith Apollo in 1992. The cans of power are on. Give it to me, Dave Mustaine. Here we go. I'm already sweating. Ugh. In the key of E minor here, those harmony parts. Meet the real me. Meet the real me. What is the real me, Dave? Dark black past is my most valued possession. Hindsight is always 20/20. True. Back, it's still a bit fuzzy. Speak of mutually assured destruction. Nice story. Catarina's digest. A pre-chorus here. My hair's getting thin. Listen to the guitar orchestration here. That was really cool. It was like you had Marty Friedman descending chromatically down the scale with those bends, and then Dave is playing like this evil riffage. So there's guitar orchestration is what I call it. Division of labor. We've got one guy doing something and another guy doing something else, and those two things complement one another. That's a sign of a good songwriter that knows music theory. Sweating bullets. Verse 2. Dude, that's like the shortest chorus ever. It's like 2 words, sweating bullets. Listen to how short this chorus is. Chorus over.
Gives me a migraine headache.
Migraine headache.
Yeah, just keep on thinking it's my fault. Stay an inch or two in a kicking distance. Mankind has got to know his limitations.
Verse or pre-chorus too. Kind of like a line cliche there. Root down to the sharp 7, flat 7, 6, flat 6, 5. Oh, nice. He's taking that verse riff and changing it, changing the rhythm. This is the essence of composition itself, guys. Repetition and development. Dave element, maybe you could say. But seriously, that ability to take a musical passage and then kind of spin it in a different way. Because you can hear those are the same chords from the verse, but now he's using it in the bridge and creating a different rhythm, and then Nick Menz on the drums is, doing something completely different. So it pushes the music forward, but it's based on what we previously heard, and that's the secret. Shh. Okay, Dave's going to give us a solo. Just chromatic chaos there. Is that you, Kerry King? Now we're repping the pentatonic scale. I feel like I'm losing it. Oh, dude, nice. Look at how, dude, that riff slaps harder than Will Smith, I should say. Look at Nick Menza, like, jumping up out of his chair. I love it when drummers do that. Like, you can see Lars Ulrich from Metallica, he, like, jumps off his stool and just starts pounding the drums. Check it out. Give it to me, Nick. Oh, those chords are evil. Flat 2, 6, flat 6, and then another riff. Just the headbanging riff. There we go. Got another sort of line cliche here. It's a chromatic descending line cliche. Oh, creepy.
Well, me, it's nice talking myself. All credit to dimension. Someday you too will.
Dave, are you in there? I can't see past your hair. There's the black tooth grin that Dimebag Darrell was talking about.
I will be dead. My icy fingers climb back. Here I come again.
Here I come again. Okay, here's that guitar orchestration part, pre-chorus. Yes, Marty. Dude, let's give props to David Ellefson on bass, too, because it's hard to sing and play this stuff. You know, we give Dave Mustaine a lot of credit for that, but actually David Ellefson is doing more or less the same thing. On the backing vocals. Yeah. Walls are closing in. Here we go. Nope, another round. Oh, dude. That's cool. Again, this is exactly what I'm talking about with good composition, because Dave is playing the same material in the verse that he's played before, but it's changed. He's sort of modulated some of the parameters. Now he's adding, this tremolo picking. That is how you compose. Instead of just going from one idea to another idea that's unrelated, try to make them coherent and cohesive. Yeah. Ugh. Brilliant. Get up there, Dave. Now, what's your take on this track, this iconic track from Megadeth, Sweating Bullets? Is it proof Dave Mustaine is crazy? Here's the truth, guys. I think you do need to be a little bit nuts to be a creative person. So to an extent, I think you want to embrace that insanity. Get right up to the line and really push and explore the limits of your creativity. Part of what makes a track compelling to us, the listener, is that it has a good story. And I think this song really has a great story behind it. There's a lot of tension and darkness and evil. But is it as good as Tornado of Souls? You can let me know down in the comments below. Until next time, my friends, stay evil.